So as you bring the exhale all the way down to your abdomen, your lower abdomen, you feel your hands round. And then just drop the breath away. Looking for that relaxation as you let the exhale go. Filling the chest. Then the stomach. Letting the breath go. And then we're going to do a few more of these, but you're going to try and control the exhale now. So as we've filled up, we're going to try and exhale from the lower abdomen through the stomach and allow the chest to drop. Again, inhaling, chest first, tummy, lower abdomen. Try to control it on the way out with your stomach muscles and also that restriction in the back of the throat, your ujjayi breath, using your throat like a squeezy valve. You'll find naturally by trying to control how your stomach moves as you exhale, you'll scrunch in your pelvic floor, your mula bandha. So let that suck in. Lovely. Take your warm palms, just place them over your eyes and open your eyes into the heat from your hands. And take your hands down your face, down your chin. And we're going to put the feet at the edges of the mat. I've got sun issues. So you can feel the edges of the mat under your little toes. Oh, wow. What to do? Opening the chestboard so I can give you some shade. And swing the knees from side to side. Let them flip around, loosening up the hips. And then let the legs drop down on the left-hand side and take your left leg, your left ankle, place it on your right knee. So the left leg is weighing down your right leg and stretching you through the side of the right hip, maybe around the back of the glute a little bit. If it's too much, just don't bother with the left leg. If you've got a block and you feel like it's a bit much, you can place the block under the right leg maybe. Breathe into the stretch. If it's intense, remember you can use your own fingers and thumbs and give yourself a little yogi massage. Release the left leg. Flip over to the right side. Lift up the right leg. Put it on the left knee. Way down the left leg with the right leg. Again, maybe this side you need the support. Breathe into the stretch. Lovely. Release the right leg. Feet are going to come flat again, just like they were when we started. And on the exhale, flatten the lumbar to the mat, completely close that lumbar gap, and tilt the tailbone up off the mat. You feel you're stretching through your quads a little bit, gently stretching into the knee. As we inhale, feel the tummy, open the lumbar gap. The exhale. Now with the Ujjayi breath in the back of the throat. You're going to spread your toes and gradually with each breath, start rolling the hips up off the mat. Just start off with a small few millimeters lift. Roll the spine back down. Control the exhale, making that a few centimeters lift of the hips. Then you start to really push the hips up, away from the mat. Put your lumbar off the mat, right up to the thorax. Lift and squeezing into the glutes and lower back. Inhale as you roll it back down. Roll the breath. Really coming right up to the nape of the neck now. And if you can, a moment holding this, tightening the glutes, stretching the quads, rolling it down. Lovely. This last one we get into, we're really going to hold it. So shimmy the shoulder blades together, picking most of the back up off the mat, and then lift the whole back. Lock the chin down to the chest. Small breathing here. Super. Separate the shoulder blades, get contact with the vertebrae and roll the vertebrae gently, slowly down, one by one. Tailbone stays tucked right under. Hopefully you can get contact through the lumbar. as you drop down. Nice. And with the toes together, the knees drop out to the side. Konasana. Arms up by the ears. Have a stretch here. Same feeling like before when we exhaled and we just flattened the lumbar and let the tail tilt up off the mat. Get that back nice and flat. Hold strongly with your arms. I'm not resting my arms on the mat. They're hovering. Inhale. On the exhale, keep the arms in line with the head. Come up. Point the hand through your legs. Look to your toes. Slowly control the inhale back. Exhale into it. Bring that focus right into your core. If you really make an effort to try and see your toes, you're really going to work the muscles that we're looking for here. I'm just going to pop my block under my right side because you know my right knee likes to tell me about it. Very nice. Lovely. Hold the last one you've got. And then we're going to take the legs each side, pull them together, in, roll side to side. So we're in a little ball, head up, chest up. Lovely. Hang on with your fingers underneath your knees. Start the little roll. Kicking the feet to your momentum. Back and forth, massaging the mat. Up the back with the mat. When you can, you can find a good balance here. Long and straight with the back, arms hover, or keep holding on. Just keep the back straight. Lovely. Soles of the feet together. Maybe you need a cushion under your hip for a little bit of lift because it can help the knees relax. That right knee won't be down. Lift the chest, flatten the back, come forward, and place some gentle pressure into the thighs with your elbows. If I turn side on to you, I'm really trying here to keep the back on punching. Yep. Bring it up again into the Savasana. So you can do the same again. Or we can try holding the elbows and sending one leg down to a tap and bringing it up. If that's just a bit much, you can still hold on and send the tap down and then help yourself bring it back up. Remember, we're trying to do it with a flat back. Lots of core work. The wrong one. Okay, so I'm going to leave my left foot in front of me. I'm going to throw my right foot behind me. I'm going to turn to the left. And as I turn to the left, I want to pick up this right hip and roll it forward. Send the right arm by my right ear. Get the stretch through the side body, through the front hip, down through the quad, and look up through your fingertips. As long as you're not hurting yourself with your neck muscles, try to keep the shoulder blade away from the ear. And we're going to take this top body and change just the top body up and over. So it's the right hand that's down about mid shin, left arm that's up. Might be that you need another leg, I kind of need a little bit of extra height on the other side. Lovely. Take this to a Savasana again. You can hold the Savasana or you can try with me. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just a few of these and then go back to the hold. Fine. Fabulous. So this time I'll leave my right heel in front of me. I'll throw my left heel behind me and turning to the right. Right hand down, left arm up. Look. Feel the stretch through the hip, front hip, quads. If you don't feel it, lift it, roll that hip forward a little bit more. Changing the top half of the body up and over. And yeah, this is the side I don't quite reach happily. Nice. So we'll take it from here onto the shins and the forearms, cat-cow. So your knees are directly under your hips. Your palms are directly under your shoulders. As you drop the back, stretch the stomach muscles as you inhale here. And then lift the navel, tuck the tail, exhale. You can lift the knees by an inch or so from the mat. Drop the knees, drop the back, stretch the tummy, look up. Exhale, start that exhale from the navel, as if the navel's leading the movement. Nice. You're going to separate the distance a little bit from your knees to your hands. And your body wants to set itself back here, doesn't it? But we want to try and set it here. Chest over, thumbs. And imagine you've just dropped your chest through your arms, and you've let your shoulder blades together, and you can feel that that's not strong. And then if we push the other way, pushing the mat away from us, as if you want to get away from the mat for some reason, that is strong. Drop it. Doesn't feel like you want to hold it very long. But we're going to do this a few times because we're working the upper back shoulder blades, thorax. Keep moving my body back because your body wants to move back, but really we want to try and do it here. Lovely. Nice. Separate the knees. You can leave the toes together. Push the hips back. Stretch the arms forward. See how low you can get with the chest. Put the forehead down and breathe. Child's pose. Okay, so for our downward dog, we're going to leave our hands where they've landed pretty much and pick up the hips and tuck the toes where they landed and pick up the whole body. Head line, ears lined up with arms. Pedal gently. Exhaling, you press. Inhaling as you change foot. Exhaling as you press. You don't have to lock the knees as you press. We're just trying to keep the movement mindful. And you can let the head move back and forth through the arms as you do this as well. Stretching the shoulders and stretching the calves. Nice. From here, we're not going to move the touch points. We're going to come into a plank, but because we haven't moved the touch points, our plank is going to send our chest really far forward. So we're stretching the wrist. Bring it back up, down dog. Inhale for that plank. Get the chest past the wrist. And again, a few more in your own time. Lead with the navel. Lovely. In the plank, take the right leg. You're going to fold it up underneath you. Kind of drag the top of the foot up the mat. Push back with the left leg. Forearms to begin with to see how you're going to get on lightly. That right hip shouldn't really be on the floor. Stretching right around the glute. And if you can, bring the forehead down and breathe. Imagine you're breathing into your lower back. You're filling up your glutes. And then imagine on the exhale that you're releasing the glute and the lower back. Raise the chest, place the palms. Let's have a static down dog. Tuck the toe, pick up the knee, bring the feet back together, and just fold into that down dog. You might want to slightly bend your knees and lift your tailbone and then send the legs straighter. Lovely. Folding, flip over the left foot, slide it up the mat underneath you, fold it underneath you, push back with the right leg and down. Pigeon. The other thing that can be quite nice, if you haven't got, I have said this before, is to have some support, sometimes under the tummy or under that left hip. Breathe into the glutes. Exhaling, release them. Lovely. Coming up. This time, all fours, but with wider knees. And place the left hand kind of a bit more central underneath you. Inner elbow is going to face the long edge of the mat. Don't let it push out like this, hurting the elbow. Yeah. Take the right hand to begin with, just around the back and open the shoulder. And that might be where you stay, and that's fine. If you can raise the right arm. Take the right arm now, thread it underneath you. Full contact, shoulder to finger. Get the weight down on your upper arm and roll forward so the neck muscles are nice and long. Close the left shoulder close down to the mat. So you're not holding the left shoulder up and away from the mat. You're trying to get it as close as possible. And this is stretching the shoulder and the shoulder blade muscles away from the spine. Push it back up. This time it's the right arm. Center up. Keep that inner elbow facing the long edge of the mat. Don't worry about the left arm until you've got your turn. And then bring it up. Unless you're going to hurt yourself, then don't bring it up. And then threading, hold on, one more breath. I haven't been here long enough. And then threading that left arm under you, full contact. Remember, roll it forward, lengthen the neck muscles and close the right shoulder close down to the mat. Stretching out your left shoulder blade. Right, we'll finish off with a puppy, which is near impossible. Maybe you need a block under the chest, but this is a good position to get yourself into it from. Try to leave that arm about right where it is, that right arm, and unfold this left arm underneath the chest and try and keep with those hips above the knees and try and stretch the arms forward. Maybe you have a block under the chest because you can't get quite that far forward. I'm all right. Difficult pose, I know, so good for the upper back. And we'll slide out of this into a little sphinx. Let the back compress. Let the glutes relax. And roll onto the back. Holding the knees side to side. And head up, chest up, side to side. When you're ready, let the legs out long. Let the feet flop to the sides. The palms face the sky. Couple of deep breaths. Let it go. And again, a few deep breaths. Let it go. Relax the muscles of the face. Relax the eyes in their sockets. Relax the forehead, the cheeks, the whole scalp. Relax the tongue, the jaw, the throat. Relax the neck. Relax the collarbones, the shoulder blade, the upper chest. Relax the upper arms and the elbows. Relax the forearm, the wrists, and fingers. Relax the upper back, the lumbar. Relax the tummy, lower abdomen, hips. Relax the thighs, knees. Relax the shins, arms. Relax the ankles and heels and toes. Relax the whole body and mind. Try to see if you can rest your awareness under the eyelids. Looking at the back of the eyelids. Just stay focused here for a few moments. Bring yourselves back when you're taken off into another thought. Everything else can wait. Roll side to side. Have a little wriggle of the fingers and toes.